Yeah, hello chat, we did.
I
Well, it's
guess you could
okay,
do
because I'm
that.
gonna, like, do other people's stuff for a couple days before I decide to go back to Mementos.
Mm-hmm.
All three of them are asking for the palace. Oh. Just to take it open table.
Mm.
Yeah, what do you want to do today? We'll be fine. And battle for table, I'm not deep in just yet. Never mind! Hold up. Who we got? Okay. Okay. Rip Ryuji, I guess.
Mm. Yeah, sure. I can do Ryuji.
Hmm?
I can do a Ryuji, a hangout, and voice the Ryuji things.
No. But we haven't dealt with the advisor yet.
Oh, right. Wait. Couldn't, is that in Is that in Mementos?
No.
Then
I
how do
mean,
we do that?
I can talk to him. Where does he hang out though? Right, he's like in the arcade? Why is he not here?
I mean, when we're at school, he hangs out at school. I don't know where he hangs out now that we're not at school.
Sometimes he's in the arcade. But he's not on the map at all today, because it's like usually you can like, you know, immerse Makoto. I mean, it could be in Akihabara? That's more of a Mishima hangout place, but he could be here. Like, looking for him like a normal human, because he's not gonna have a sign above him.
Let's see. You initiate Ryuji's rank 7 confidant.
Well, we have rank
Wait,
7, we just start with
We
game.
already have rank 7. Okay, I mean, I don't see any special requirements listed for.
Well, he just might be busy because obviously like today we can't hang with Haru for some reason.
Okay.
Hang out. Plenty of time. We have time today. Do it. Thanks for your concern. The truth is, she has moving away today, and before she goes, she wants to see the school roof again. I know it's a day off, and I called and said we need to get some books, so we should be able to go in. It's still hard for Shio to climb stairs, though. Do you think you could help me carry her? I guess you're Shiho.
On Snowy-kun, I'm pretty heavy, huh? Thanks for the help.
Isn't, like, Snowy super reliable?
Mm-hmm. Just like you were telling me. We're so high up.
Why did you want to call me?
I think to settle things. To tell you the truth, I wanted to reenact that moment. Wearing the clothes, standing here again. I wanted to know what it would feel like.
What about back then? What were you thinking?
I didn't want to die. Just needed to escape. It was like another person inside of me was screaming, telling me to come up here. I almost felt like that person was trying to kill me. But I know that person was part of me too. My weakness. Damn, Shiho, you a Persona 4 character?
Well, I'm expecting to see Shiho right now.
Yeah. I wanted to see if she would show up again now, so I could beat the shit out of her!
You go.
Yeah. She doesn't exist anymore.
You're so strong, Shiho. The only reason you can stand here now is because of how hard you work for your rehab.
Maybe, but that was all thanks to you,
Me?
because of how hard you were trying too. Trying to be strong, to be cool, to be an action star, striving to be a better model. You were so positive. Your eyes were filled with determination.
Why is every character in Persona 5 gay?
Who? What?
The way Arlen reads every single character for Persona 5.
I see.
That I wasn't trying to. I don't necessarily see these two as I guess, well, not even necessarily homoerotic, homosocial. I mean, I know that's a ship, and I can see the ship, but I don't necessarily. It's not like a live or die ship, and I wasn't trying to make this a romance thing. I was trying to make her words filled with emotion.
If you have emotions, you're gay.
Emotions are gay. Alright, yes, true. That's
Arlen's two emotions: gay and villain.
that does fit with the roles I've usually played throughout my life in, like, you know, in theater performances. You know, I still have, like, dreams frequently where I'm, like, for some reason, going back to high school and helping out with the plays there, and, like, even getting, like, oh yeah, you can just step in and do this part, right? And then I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then I get into that point in the dream, I'm just like, I don't know any of these lines. It's fun.
Haunt you forever.
Anyway, with you putting that much effort in, I couldn't just let my life go to waste in a hospital bed. That's why I wanted to stand again. It was because of you. Being able to change others, that's what true strength is. What do you mean we change others? What are you talking about, Shiho?
I'm not strong. I'm nothing without you. I'm just a lonely, scared girl.
Okay, see, that sounds more gay than Shiho's lines. On. I'm sorry for deciding to transfer schools. Nah,
You-
girl. It's like so understandable.
I'm gonna become a real model. That way you'll be able to keep seeing me and keep giving life your all. I'm gonna be in a bunch of magazines. And I'll see tons of good stuff in the interviews. So stay healthy, work hard, but not too much, and keep in touch.
That way you can keep seeing me? Girl, you live in the same city!
I don't know how far she's transferring, man. She could be going all the way to Hokkaido for all we know.
I think she was just transferring to a different school in Tokyo.
Oh, I have no clue then.
No, she's coming to America.
Gotta do that overseas.
I love you. Once I can smile again from the bottom of my heart, I'll come visit.
Yeah. Okay, so that sounds like she's going overseas or something.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, bye.
I need to be the #1 model around. I made a promise with Shiho, so there's no turning back now.
And yet, unlike some of the earlier personas, aka one of the Persona 2s, you can't actually be gay in this game.
Nope.
We have fewer gay options in Persona than we did in like the early 2000s, at the height of when most games were, you know, like not allowing any gay stuff.
I'm gonna study how to properly exercise and even relearn how to walk the runway. I want to pick up on other languages and cultures too, so I can start doing overseas events. Because, well, the only way I can help Shiho is to show her how hard I'm working. I believe in you. If I can do that, she'll definitely. Oh, damn it! I told myself I wouldn't cry. It just won't stop.
That's a stupid thing to tell yourself.
I should choose my. You have the. That you have all of us. It's so dumb. You're right. I have our team now, but there are people suffering out there just waiting for us to save them.
I feel like that should have been translated. So I think most likely, like,
you have the team, you know.
The Japanese would have been something like you have other people, you know, like you have people to rely on. And I think the correct English localization of that would have been like you have us now, you know.
Yeah.
Like. Anyway.
Yeah. That's why I need to do my best, not just for our team, but for everyone who needs our help. So now let's do this together. Guys to shield Dogo from otherwise fatal attack. Ooh, that's useful. The echo? Oh no. Who echoing?
Oh.
Oh wait, someone say something?
Hello?
Oh, okay, no, they're still okay. I think I just have my computer too loud. Alright, try now?
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
They're a little too quiet for me though. Hello, Sumi. One more time?
I was wondering how that would work. Oh no. Okay, well, this will be
Hold
fun.
And I Mike hating echoing today. Okay. Anyway, I should be fine heading. I should be heading home. I'll be fine by myself. And thanks for going out with me today. And I didn't mean like that. Of course not. See you later. She ran off. I should go home.
I don't want to be caught. I was wondering why there was no volume. I forgot I had to mute your screen. So
I can go up with EY. There's the reporter. Oh, there's literally only the reporter. I'm gonna play darts. I'm going to darts. It's... Let's call someone. Okay, Yusuke's at 2. Wait, Ryuji's at 3.
I love the stupidity that is like Ryuji 3, Haru 3, Makoto 2, Yusuke 2, on 2, Morgana 1.
Futaba doesn't get a score. I can play with her though. You will call upon Yusuke. I still think Yusuke's description of throws beautifully is really funny. Okay, we got Makoto and on. Okay.
I usually play something in the background while we do this stuff. What am I playing today in my background?
What are you playing?
I don't know.
Alright, I don't remember the controls.
Yeah, you hit that, yep, and then...
That bounces around, and that thing bounces around, and when they bounce together, then they make a baby.
Oh. Speaking of babies. Snowy.
What?
I saw a pufferfish skeleton today.
Skillet?
What?
Pufferfish skillet? What?
Skeleton.
A skeleton. Yeah, they're weird.
Spooky, scary skeletons and children.
They're whack.
Uh-huh, they are.
But apparently there's like 2 halves of the skeleton? There's like the normal skeleton, and then there's like the rib skeleton? Or the ribless part of the skeleton? And that's different from the part of the skeleton that puffs up?
Yes.
Whack. What does pufferfish do with the water once it's like in
They
the
spit it
stomach?
back out, man.
They just spit it back out
Yeah.
when they're calm? Pretend you're painting.
He says he can do it. Ah, you did it.
Did it.
Nice pair play. Yeah. Howard? Do you drink 2? Sure. Let's do it.
I'm gonna play open world game in the open world game.
Interpol. Oh, Interpol. Oh. How did I get it?
Wow. Is there a term for when someone is like so socially inept they give no regard for another person's like life?
That what a psychopath is.
No, that's devoid of emotion. That's like you can't grasp
Sociopath?
emotions.
Sociopath?
That'd be a sociopath.
I thought psychopath and sociopath were just different in how they like come to be, but I thought it was just like no empathy. Was the like
No, okay, not no empathy, but like okay, hang on. Oh, okay. There's a very big difference. So a psychopath is lack of guilt, remorse, and empathy, but they can pretend to feel emotions.
oh yeah, they can pretend.
Inability to form true emotional attachments tends to be successful. Dishonesty, manipulative behavior, narcissism, and superficial charm.
Well, I
Versus
can't.
a sociopath. What's up?
I was like, oh, I can't end on a triple, but at least I can end on a double. Never mind, let me just hit a 0. Oh.
Versus a sociopath, which is lack of remorse, but guilt and empathy may be present. Some emotions are felt, but are shallow and fleeting. May form close attachment with one or few individuals. Consistent irresponsibility and repeated violations of law. Constantly lying, deception, aggressive and reckless. Interesting. Well, okay. Those aren't the right words then, but I was thinking about it, and I'm like... There's gotta be something wrong with the way my brain thinks on a social level.
Oh.
Because every time once every half a year to a full year, I'd say, I always get the weird realization that I'm like, yo, people have lives. Like someone's just out, like that dude across the street just goes to work every day.
He does.
I have no idea what he goes through.
Yo, this game's inviting me people watching.
Wild.
But is he about to rank up though? No, he's not! Haru's available though. Do we hang out with Haru? Do you want to see Haru's Stacy Weaver?
Sure. Also, apparently, the open world game has a new game plus to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Girl, the hardest one. Oh, four. Hang out. It's a secret! No.
Wow, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so heavy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as phantom thieves. Started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own. You like coffee?
I'm like, what? You like coffee?
Actually, I'm more of a tea person. Well, I always make sure to have at least 10 varieties on hand for my morning and afternoon tea. Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depths of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you? As I mentioned before, I can't bring myself to trust any employees at Okamura Foods. As long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to integrate themselves to me.
Like, ingratiate?
Ingratiate.
I don't...
Ingratiate?
Yep.
I don't know, man.
It's like,
too big of a word.
gracious. Gratiate.
Too big of a word for me. I'd say my big word vocabulary ends at gratuities. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father pass. Whoops. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though.
He sounds sus!
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about him.
I can't help but wonder.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the Epic the Musical reference.
oh.
Continue on.
He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune.
Never sell.
Always buy, never sell, kids. Buy.
Boy and Hodel.
I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okamura name completely.
What?
Saliva went down the wrong hole as I said the name. Dr. Kurosan must be scheming to take the company for himself. I almost said scheming. He's scheming.
Human.
He's scheming. At least it's possible.
I feel like it's the comp.
Yeah. Whoa. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks about their own self-interest. Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure to keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times.
Woo! Guess we should raise her ranks so that she's got all the fun bonus things that everyone else does.
And because hardly anyone ever sees Haru rank 10,
Well, yeah, man.
it's rare. So it's
I'm gonna stick here a
desirable.
little while longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Sea Weaver.
Well, see you later. Sorry, I got into a boss fight in my map quest game.
Well, be ready to do her phone lines too.
I am. Good news is I can actually kind of just sit here. There's no time limit or anything. So. Oh, sorry. I wanted to ask you something. It's not terribly important, but what vegetables do you tend to like the most? I might as well grow things that everyone likes eating.
Back to the sun, tomato.
Oh, I have seedlings for that. I can grow quite a few.
Oh, is that a secret quiz to tell if we have Caesar?
Oh.
Tell if we have what?
Freshly picked tomatoes are so sweet that it actually does that they actually do taste like fruits. Oh, and they're quite nice and curdy. Thanks for sharing your preferences. I'll try my best to grow them. I hope you'll be able to keep helping me. Good night for now, though.
Yeah, bruh, I was starting to like pull away from Pokemon TCG Pocket, and then they had to make Lily cards in the new set.
I mean, you get free cards every day, so you know.
Oh, I know. I don't spend money in this game, but it's just
Hello, we have changed your mother.
I do not care about the battling in this game.
I still have to set my new phone up, but I still have access to download every Pokemon game to ever be on mobile.
I have
And I
the
usually do
2-star
so.
Lily card, which is great. Which is, the harder one to get, but I still have to get the 3-star Lily card. And you might say, what do you mean 2 stars higher than 2 stars harder to get than 3-star? Shouldn't the 3-star have that lower drop rate? Well, yes, getting a 3-star card is a lower drop rate, but the Lily card is the only card in that expansion you can get from that. So getting a specific 2-star card is harder than getting a specific 3-star card. Anyway. Oh. Right.
My mother finally talked to me. Told me that most of my matches thus far have been fixed in my favor. She also admitted that she was the one who sold that story to the weekly magazine. I had no idea. I feel so ashamed. However, thinking back, I do recall some of my opponents making poor moves at odd times. I've always wanted people to recognize my shogi skills, but I suppose I never had any. I became so conceited as a result of all those fake victories. Why did my mother confess all of a sudden? It's as if she had a change of heart. Change of heart. The Phantom Thieves.
Oh, I don't... Did we do that?
Yeah, we did
I
that.
don't remember us doing that.
Yeah, that she was one of the pile.
I don't think last time we went in, we didn't really pay attention to what people were saying
No.
inside of Memento.
Yeah, she was. Like, if you didn't know that she was Hifumi's like Bob, like if she was just kind of just like any of the other ones, the fight wasn't special or anything.
She was like, "Mwahaha, I'm gonna become rich and famous," and you're just like, "Maybe don't do that." And then she was like, "Hey, fuck you," and then you beat her up, and she's like, "Oh shit."
Yep.
Got it.
That can't be. Perhaps they eavesdropped on our conversation. You're overthinking it. Right. It all just seems so surreal. I've decided I'm not going to lose. What are you talking about? Oh, sorry. I was referring to the exhibition match. I'm going through with it as planned. However, before that, I'm going to confess everything. I know I'll receive a lot of criticism, but I must ensure the truth is known. The next match will showcase my true talents. I don't know how it'll go, but I hope you'll watch. As your teacher, I'll promise to put up a good fight so I don't embarrass myself. I got no hearts that time! No notes! I would be lying if I told you that I'm not scared. My kingdom is a house of cards. I'm not sure if I can withstand a true battle. However, I intend to fight with dignity to the very end, as a queen should. There's
Diggity.
a new move I'd like to test out for the exhibition. Will you stay for another game? Please come with me with all you have. That is, you can get past the valiant knights who guard my Togo kingdom. My knowledge! Oh!
You know what I like more than cars?
Huh?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. It's me. May I have a bit of your time? I was just a little curious about your thoughts regarding my decision to reveal my fixed matches, that is. Why is it ... though? I support. Yeah. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that. You're the reason I managed to make that decision after all. Our talks helped me realize I should play with the utmost sincerity. I'm sorry. I only wanted to convey my gratitude for you. I must prepare for my exhibition match, so I'll be going now. I'll see you at the church. If Yusuke isn't available, I will just hang out with him. I mean, sorry, if he's not ready to rank up, I'll just hang out with him, because we got an extra note, so he must be close. Yeah. Okay, this is the same stuff. Arcade, Palace, Kodo wanting to hang out. Sorry, but Kodo, yours just isn't as interesting.
Oh yeah, here's an interesting Chicago Pope.
Oh yeah, we did get that.
I mean, I'm not from Chicago, but I am from Illinois. So, and you're from Chicago, so hey, Illinois Pope.
Yes. I'm just like...
I saw someone post saying, of course America would be the only place to get a pope and brag about it as much as they have.
Yep.
And it made me laugh because the top response was, okay, but the pope can own a gun.
Okay, though, okay, also, look, I don't defend America for many things. That... The square after the white smoke appeared in the chimney was filled with people waving their country's flag, wanting the Pope to be from their country. Okay?
No,
there were
I know.
so many country flags there. Okay?
I know. I'm saying it was funny to see the reactions to the call out. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
Is Haru's confidant just her trauma dumping on us? Is this what it is?
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Okay, who's confident isn't them trauma dumping on us?
I'm thinking about it. Thinking about... I mean, Akechi's is a little less worse than the others because he's just like...
Well, because he's guarded. He trauma dumps on us in the end.
Yeah... I'm thinking.
Akechi starts getting close to us, being like, "Yeah, I'm just using this guy, you know. This guy's just my enemy." And by the end, he's like, "I respect you as my rival, so I'm going to tell you my dark past."
Oh, here we go. Futaba's is not trauma dumping because her trauma dumping was her palace.
Who?
Futaba.
I guess kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
She is okay. She's not trauma dumping, she's just doing post-trauma dump therapy, though.
Yeah. But it's not trauma dumping.
Okay. You know, I'm a politician grandpa doesn't trauma dump on us. His dark past comes up. His dark past comes up, but I'm not sure I would call it trauma dumping, you know? He just kind of owns his mistake. Because he just kind of says, yeah, no.
He's just like, yeah, that's me.
This was a thing, and I might have not been like, you know, I might have not done like the direct thing that got me in trouble, but I was still up to no good. And yeah, no, I own that shit, and I just want to be a better person now. You know?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. I would still give that argument more so to Snowy because it is still like what Phantom Thief doesn't trauma dump in their confidant.
Okay, Phantom Thief. Forgot.
Has Makoto trauma dumped yet?
Who? Makoto?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she trauma dumped about her sister. Like, she never had time for her.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Like, I'm
do
striving to push to be the best. I gotta keep pushing to be the best because my sister's never there for me. She's always in court.
Yeah.
Makoto absolutely trauma dumps on us.
For still being single, her sister sure does a lot of courting. Alright, I'm gonna leave now.
Boo. I know. I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants complete.
How does one mix fertilizer?
Knowing what nutrients need to go into a soil, and then with a mixer.
With a mixer.
Okay, but the main fertilizer I know of is that isn't like, you know, some kind of just like chemical compound you make, is actually shit.
I mean, you can
So,
do like mulch, compost, worm casings, and so on and so forth, you know?
Okay.
It's kind of like when people go for different worms or like different bait for different fish. It's the same thing, but with plants.
Yeah. My turtle did not eat the worm I tried to give him today. Made me sad.
Did he see it or did he not? Like,
He saw it, and then he was just like, nah, I'm getting back in the water, and I'm just like, this is like the one thing he's been eating lately. It's fine, he'll eat again. He used to, like, look, up until, like, this year, he would sometimes in the winter go, like, a month without eating, and I would be, like, super concerned. He consistently ate at least a few times a week, like, throughout this entire winter, and I'm very proud of him. But still, occasionally, there comes a spell where I just cannot get him to eat anything.
it's cold, he's just gonna be like, nah, man.
Yeah, he's a strange creature, you know, man, and so different from like taking care of any mammal. Taking care of any mammal, they're just like, oh my gosh, food! Yes! Yes, give me food! Well, as I say that, my cat runs inside and starts meowing at me.
You mentioned food. What did you expect?
I just didn't know that she knew what the word food meant yet.
All cats know what the word food means.
Oh, what a good
I'm worried what the school might do if they find out about this. I mean, you're supposed to be dead and all.
They won't find out. It'll be okay.
You're sort of fine.
Gosh.
I feel like Haru is a good argument for Joker relationship.
Just happens so late, though, you know?
It does. It happens so late that it's like, it's a little hard, but... I have already read the line, miss.
I was about to say, well...
Partners in crime.
I was gonna say, what characters that you can date aren't good for a Joker relationship? And then I remembered, oh, no, there's so many.
I'm like, easy, Futaba and the girls, both.
I was like, man, you want him to date the reporter?
Yeah. There's a reporter, there's your teacher.
Fortune teller.
I mean, let's be real. We're dating the least weird adult to date in this game, but it's still weird.
It is.
Yo.
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay. An isn't weird today, but I still mostly see... I still see the writing of her and Joker coded as more friends.
Yeah. Honestly, Sonny, I really enjoy the time we spent together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him.
I guess her dad died before he could call off the engagement.
Yeah, that was the issue.
Yeah.
He was supposed to, but he didn't get a chance. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask you some advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us. Around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I'd always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So they accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Oh, but no relationship stuff has happened, just to be clear. Excuse me.
I mean, I would hope not. There's kind of an age issue there. For that
Anyway,
kind of stuff.
I'm never exactly fond
Oh,
of
wait a
it,
second.
but
Then
That's from
I
Star
said
Wars.
that, and then I said that, and then I remembered who we were dating.
recently he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage.
Bruh.
Uh,
Hey, that's what we did.
but like,
You didn't go on a trip.
Well, no, I'm saying we called it our honeymoon.
Wait.
We called it our pre-honeymoon.
Oh, you meant actually the two of you.
Yes.
I thought we were still talking about in-game, and I'm just like, when did we go on a trip with the doctor?
Oh, that one's yet to happen. I can't even stand to look at him, though. Let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer?
Fuck off. That's what you say.
I'm afraid of flying!
Yeah, honestly, I'd say the bottom one. I think the bottom one is what you should.
I'm like, it's one of those. It's one of
The
the
top
two.
one, the top one is
top
probably
one.
the right answer, but the bottom one I like. No, it's not the middle one, so.
I like the middle one, is all I'm saying. Hang on, can I look up which one the right answer is?
sure.
Okay, sure. If it's the middle one, then I'm just angry at the authors because no, just making up some dumb excuse is not the right way to
Hey,
go
it's
here.
Japan. You
That's
gotta do the roundabout thing.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Point is, she needs to start standing up for herself. She needs to stop doing the roundabout Japanese thing. She needs to start becoming a little bit more Western.
Okay, let's see. Which one are we on?
3.
Okay, it is not the I'm afraid of flying.
Break up.
It is the most honest she could be via saying this.
We should. I don't know. You choose what you want. You choose what you want.
Do you want the right answer, Snowy?
I think the top is the right. I want to choose the. I want you to choose the bottom, but I think the top is the right. So please choose whatever you want.
Bring up.
Not in here. It's wrong one. It was
No.
the top.
Thinky.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be the top, but
As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal.
well, you don't have a guardian now, so you can do whatever shit you want to do.
So any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. Tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiance. And then he got handsy. But he refused to listen to a single word I have to say.
Well, we get to change his mind.
Apparently, he's been telling their employees at Okamura Foods about the contract he made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancée. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. Suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. I want someone to look at me like Yusuke looks at his heart. I like that you rolled with that. Have you ever had experience with that? Okay. I'm looking at the answer sheet.
It's one of these.
It's only the follow-up that matters.
Follow-up?
Yeah.
This doesn't matter?
Technically. Technically, no, it doesn't matter.
Alright, I heard. What?
They all give you 3 points.
I see.
According to this guy, the royal guide. So, I don't know. Really? That's so romantic. I'm actually a little jealous of you. And of whoever cheats. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training. Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help defend with these eventually. I'll get through this.
Resolve. Yay.
Woo! Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here for a while longer.
See you later, alligator.
As the weird new intern at my company who claims to be a world-renowned gamer says, peace out, bitches. Oh, sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiancé? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse is that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him.
Smart response.
Nailed it. I've never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding. Lied? Never lied before?
Oh.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
It's still a little weird that she's never lied before.
It's more like you do have to execute it, you know, sort of deal.
I guess. He's been getting more and more persistent. Straight, I don't know how long I can play along. But hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go now.
Debating if I
See you
want
later.
porn or not.
Sure.
We'll hang out. I really like those two. Hey, with EY.
We can't do EY until we've done
I know.
the minute.
We can't hang out with like Yusuke or something at night, so it's like, what's the point? Like, we don't need to raise our stats. Can we, like, I can't go to Momentum's innate. Ping pong. Shove. I have a buy more postcards so we can mail them to people. Umbrellas? Umbrella store. Oh, the door's here, that's why I was like, well.
Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again. Hey, I know you. You're that kid that's supposed to be dead. I mean, we keep making that joke, but didn't they just, like, not reveal Joker's identity?
Yeah, so it's only if someone who knows. If, like, if a catchy sees us, then it's a problem. Well, I think she's slightly better than the fortune teller.
Oro and Getchi.
I'm not expecting a lot from you. Alright, take a seat.
So, I thought about one of our past streams for this game, by the way, and it made me realize a very sad truth, which is that we told the gamer kid that we were alive before we told our girlfriend. Before we even told our girlfriend that we were okay, we were just like, nah, I gotta hang out with this gamer kid first.
Hey, it's my #1 guy. What kind of news do you got for me? Oh, Schmanku is not good enough.
We hardly talk to our girlfriend anymore. It's a very unrealistic. In the world of Persona, once you hit that point in a relationship, you just never need to speak to the person again. Alright, that's me. Hey, you sure you're okay?
What do you mean? You worried about me, Alacha? You're usually kinda.
Man, I haven't seen her drink this much in a long time.
What? I haven't been drinking at all. I'm totally not drunk.
Nice drunk voice.
I'm having. You're sharp, kid. Truth is, my quota got doubled. It's gonna take, like, 4 times as much work to get that much done, though. Tackling me down so I won't have time for anything else. Ugh, my chief's such a shithead. He must not like it.
Do it.
Damn. What would have made you think that?
That bastard's probably knows something's up. For this, I was starting to feel like a real journalist again. The rush of investigating Kyle's case, uncovering the dark secrets hidden away by our corrupt society. But now, it's gonna be impossible to run my investigation with this quota.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Of course it's not good. What am I supposed to do? They'll fire me if I can't reach my quota. Hey, Lala-chan, if they fire me, can I live here? That still won't help my investigation, though. The assistant's over a year old. The authorities aren't doing shit. Oh, maybe Kaya really was the true culprit. You might be right.
You should trust in friendship.
Trust. That goes without saying. I mean, if I don't, who will?
Watch your temper, darling.
What am I doing? I mean, I'm the one who dragged Kaiho into politics. It's my fault this ended up happening to her. You know, she started out in book publishing, mostly taking photos of nature and wild animals. She was a genius behind the camera, though. That's why I thought she'd make the perfect partner for me.
Hey, come on, you can't blame yourself. Haru-chan was just set on exposing the evils of society as you were, isn't that right?
But if I didn't get her involved in the first place... Damn it, that incident's all my fault. That's why I gotta get to the bottom of it. That's the spirit. Hell yeah. You know, it's weird how calm I get when I'm talking to you. It's almost like you actually understand me. Oh, and I'm sorry for snapping at you earlier. The stress must have gotten to me. It's just all this quota business is driving me crazy. I'm gonna put my focus on all that for now. I'll still be counting on you for that and received stories, though, as long as you're up for it.
See, even the random reporter trauma dumps on us.
Yep.
Like, everyone in this game trauma dumps on us. That's all the game is. If
go
you
for
really want to play it
investigation.
down.
For a while, too. I don't need more eyes on me. But I'd be able to ask some of my coworkers or help journalists will do anything for a scoop. Now then, I'll take any tidbits you have for me today. Though, hope you don't mind if I get back to drinking. This whole conversation really sobered me up.
I came across an unexpected Persona 5 reference in Honkai Star Rail yesterday.
Nice.
You can ask, a character got something stolen from them, and you can ask them, do you think that you're targeted by Phantom Thieves? And their reply is, what? But I'm not a corrupt adult. And I'm just like, wait a second. Wait a second. I understand why I, as the player character, knows that reference because we're always breaking the fourth wall and making like stupid pop culture references. But I didn't know that this other character, who is not only in a fantasy world but specifically lives on a planet in that fantasy world that is isolated from all other planets, would know what Persona 5 is.
I mean, it's Honkai Star Rail. They have video games, don't they?
Yes, except like I said, this is an isolated world that is like based off of Greek mythology. So I don't think they have video games. But they do have social media. But,
Hey!
So I guess it's possible.
Hey kid, thanks for spilling on the Phantom Thieves earlier. I'm being serious. I mean, genuinely, I'm actually serious. I really appreciate you. I'm only able to meet my insane quota because of the info you give me on the Phantom Thieves. I'll dig up some more for you. Yeah, keep it coming. You're seriously a dependable kid. But yeah, for now, I guess I'll leave them until gathering to my partner in crime. I gotta focus on meeting my quota. I'll never give up on my own investigation.
Rhyme.
Okay, let's call it a day. Looking forward to your next big scoop.
So they've announced the next new big Pokemon TCG pack, and everyone's pretty hyped for it. It's going to be based on Gen 5 Unova. My issue with it, so I'm actually not as obsessed, I think, as everyone else is about this. Not because I actually really like the Gen 5 games, but the thing is that most of the focus seems to be on the Pokemon, and I like Gen 5 for the human characters.
Get another N. And has a couple of cards already, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, and I've got some really cool N cards now from the set that most recently came out in English.
Yeah.
Because that one had both N and Lily, so of course I was completely obsessed
Selection
with that
time.
Which one was Gen 5?
Black and white.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I like a lot of the gym leaders. Like, Skyla is one of my favorite characters in Pokemon. You know, N's great. N's there, he's great. Getsus is a great villain. I'll be honest, I don't remember much about the Elite Four in Gen 5.
I don't really know for. I just know that we got Evan and Ingo.
Alder is a character who exists. Yeah, alright, hey. Those two twins, they're in the battle. They're not even like part of the they're part of like they're part of endgame content. That's why when he showed up, which I never give a crap about, I never play endgame content. when Ingo showed up in Arceus, I just said who.
Yeah, it did take me a while. I was like, he looks kind of familiar.
I just don't play in-game content in Pokemon.
I don't think I ever got good enough to actually fight them, though.
Yeah.
No, but there is a rampant fandom online about those two guys.
No, like apparently, like to be fair, they haven't announced the whole card list yet, so there might still be characters I care about. But so far, the trainer cards they've announced are like
I don't hang out with these guys.
Hilda, Cherim, Bianca, and Professor Juniper. And I'm like, okay, you know, I like these characters, but like, not wait in a line of like 2 million people at the Pokemon Center like these characters, you know?
I don't think there's a single character in Pokemon that I like that much to begin with.
Well, okay, this is the digital line. Pokemon.com. But
So,
yeah, I don't want to just kind of have to be at my PC for a few hours for that.
I still don't think there is a single Pokemon character I care about that much.
I don't know, maybe if I'd like seen the drop as soon as it happened, I might have gotten them, but when I saw, oh, the drop's been going on for like 30 minutes and like it's millions of people in the digital queue, I was like, you know what? I'm okay this time. Maybe I'll get this set eventually.
No, that's not true. There is a single character I would wait in a line for that long for.
Haunter.
And it would... Okay, that's a Pokemon, not a character.
Okay. Cats.
I was gonna say specifically Alistair from Sword and Shield.
Ah. You mean from Sword? He's no, from Shield. He's not in Sword.
I know he's not in Sword, but the series too.
Okay. Wait, what are your thoughts on Acerola?
Which one is that?
Ghost Girl from Sun Moon.
Oh, she's nice, but she's more like, I don't know. She gives me way too many cottagecore. She gives me cottagecore vibes.
I mean, yeah, like she's Ghost Girl, you know.
Or should we take Futaba? We have Skytree, Akihabara, Harajuku, or Nakano.
I feel like we've already taken her to Nakano. Ooh, wait, have we taken her to Nakano yet? Because, like, you know, that's Nakano Broadway. That has anime stuff.
Sure. That's my Holy Land. I'm so happy. It's gonna be so much fun. Let's go.
Yay, Holy Land.
There's figures everywhere you look. They're even more amazing in person. I can't believe how many there are. There's gotta be some super rares buried in here somewhere. Wanna go digging? Ooh, you wouldn't mind? And let us begin the expedition. One man's trash is another girl's treasure. Like, who are we gonna run into, though? That's my question. Time well spent. Couldn't find any super rares, but the real treasure is the fun we had along the... Wait, what? How could I have been so blind? Right there in front of our noses, it's... What is it? They don't even make these anymore. I'll explain later. I never thought I'd find the treasure this good here. No, wait here. I'm gonna go buy this.
Okay,
Oh.
So is how Joker is being presented here, is that how you feel when I find like an old rare game that I get excited about?
Sure, man.
Where you're just like, yeah, sure, I'm here just to support you.
Yo.
That girl's trying to get us to visit church again.
No, I got no one else to hang out with, so I don't know. Even if she can't break up.
Take me to Smirch.
Meiji knows no standard moves. There must be principal subject for you. Okay, this is just random. Bible demon. Anyway, there's nothing to do. Let's go to Booktown again. Indeed, that place would have knowledge I have yet to discover. Hold on, let's go there right away.
I'm like, yeah, I don't think there is another ghost type person in Pokemon that I care about enough.
I'm looking for a book that contains an analysis of a certain game of shogi. I must be ready for any opponent, no matter how strong, and to do that, I must study as much as I can. Look at all these books. It's not going to be an easy find. We can take our time. Yes, you're right. I have no intention on giving up so easily. I'll do my best to look for it. It would make me happy if you could assist me. Rather than search blindly, we should study the shelves and come up with a strategy. First, let's get an idea of how the books are arranged here. Is it by title or author? Take a good look around and sort of fully understand the layout. I'd also like to find a book about shogi problems as well. I'll explain while we search. Now then, if you approach this methodically, you'll find them. I appreciate your assistance. Look, gave me a gift. It's a quite lovely ornament. Perhaps it would look nice in your room. Oh. Huh.
I learned the other day that
Relaxing.
the gym leaders apparently do learn who you chose as your favorite gym leader in Scarlet and Violet, and they will talk to you about it when they show up at the Blueberry Academy. And if you chose Larry, his reaction is, "Why did you do that? Are you mentally okay?"
Relaxing. Relax. Luxury.
I don't know what shows in my
These scents are so
favorite.
nice and relaxing. I feel that when my heart is calm, I can think of an infinite number of moves ahead. I'm so happy. This gift is perfect. It's almost as if you read my mind. Yeah.
I think I chose Larry.
I probably chose Larry.
Snowy probably chose Larry. I don't
Alright,
think I
wait.
chose Larry.
My favorites were Larry and Iono, probably. Which I know may be absolutely basic, but that's...
No, I'm basic too. I think I chose Iono.
Yo, you didn't choose the ghost rapper woman?
No, I hate her.
I see. Yo, I thought you kind of liked the ice one though, the snowboarder.
I do like her. That
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
shit contender. Oh, right,
man.
man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
But it's great. It's great. He's beautiful.
He is beautiful.
No, it took me like a solid 6 months after the game came out. I completed the game before I learned that Groom Show was a man.
I was watching them in this show and didn't realize.
Whoops.
I was just like, yo, that's they got a really like masculine voice actor for that. And then they started saying like, hey, we're like, oh, wait, what? Like it took me like 3 episodes of the dude showing himself. I'm like, what?
Like they don't make a big deal of it in the game, you know. Like usually when it's like a character who like appears like of a slightly of you know like a different gender than they are, like it's like a big deal. But nope, in the game they're just like, yep, this is Grunsha. All right, anyway.
Bro, where is Ryuji? Like, where did he go? Where is he?
No.
I'm gonna just set the quest just to make sure that we like didn't forget about it or something. Uh-huh. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, like where's Ryuji?
He's just doing Ryuji things.
I don't think we should hang out with Haru today though. They're only 21.
I see. He said you're gonna hang out with Haru today, so I said, I see.
Yeah.
Let me know when it's time to read then, because game has put me in a boss fight that I can't mess up more than 2 inputs on. but I can pause in between each and every input and just sit there, so...
We're getting coffee. It's time to act like a proper gentleman! Given my current proficiency, I can escort her like a gentleman! Okay. Oh, we're going out for coffee.
This particular restaurant is an expensive hotel buffet. Hopefully the coffee lives up to that reputation.
Is it the same place as when we went last time?
The pancake place?
Oh no, it's the place that Spider-Man took us?
Ah, it is. Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiancé, though. And do you see, just a single cup of the dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. Damn!
Ow!
Huh?
Ow! Bro, you know how much that is? It's like $50!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I was about to say having like a $60 coffee here.
Must be
That's
amazing.
too much money.
Guess that's true.
So
Her
here it
richness is
is.
showing.
Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. Oh, I can't hear rare beans anymore.
What?
I was expecting someone to yell at the barista for a second there.
What?
Because of the whole fucking Yakuza thing, man.
Oh, the bees. I see.
the dude trying to like win back his brother's near brother's trust by being like, I'm gonna make the perfect coffee, and then spends like $50,000 on a single brew of coffee.
I think it was more like $200, wasn't it?
It was something stupidly high like that, yeah. Like $260 or something total.
I'm gonna try to see if we can hit up Haru and EY's Mementos request together, and then we can just go from there.
Uh-huh. At the very least, we should try it before passing judgment. Well, shall we? Be paying for your cup as well.
Now, let me go.
You're such a gentleman.
I guess we are rich too.
But allow me to handle this. I invited you after all.
What if you tried to do it without
On
having
top of
like-
that, aren't you always supposed to listen to your elders?
Oh.
I wonder how it'll taste. She looks like she has a cottagecore vibe too, Maru.
I mean, she's got the fluffy and she's got the sweater, so you know.
She's got like that woolen look, yeah. Well, here we go.
She's a little too pastel though. She needs to be brown. Brown. There's a faint bitterness beneath this strangely mellow flavor. The coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at LeBlanc.
It's not that she looks cottagecore, it's that she gives off cottagecore vibes.
I mean, she do be Gardner.
That's true. She's a druid. It has distinctly fragrant aroma, paired with a mild flavor. This is undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee.
Elia 305, thank you for the follow. Oh no, never mind, banned.
Whoops.
Excuse me.
Oh. Wait, oh.
You can read this
Apparently
though.
it's brewed. I didn't read this one.
I was like, you can still read it though.
What is the after the word using?
Using beans.
Oh. Apparently it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung. I can taste the elephant!
I can taste the elephant. You liked it?
Fucking disgusting. I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Haru, please. Don't make this harder.
That one's
A
real.
rare type of coffee. Oolong is gathered from the feces of a small cat called civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal it was originally consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think Mona-chan would be able to? Let's ask him! Perhaps it could become LeBlanc's new specialty drink. Oh, but we need Mona-chan for our operations. We can't afford to make him eat beans all day. Coffee is so profound.
Oh, I mean, we were doing so well to have a normal hangout.
Haru-chan.
Takakura-san.
What a strange place for us to meet. It is not often that I see people of your age at this luxurious buffet. Man, we just keep going to buffets.
You really love them buffets, man.
And
I think that just means that this is on point for you, Snowy.
What? You like buffets too?
You like buffets way more than I do.
Money worth.
What? What did you say?
I said money worth.
Oh, I see.
And who is this?
I'm starting to get pickier though, because now I'm just like, a lot of buffets just have like mediocre food, and I'm just like, I could have gotten something better for less money.
Yep. That's kind of the point. It's not actually money worth.
It's like money volume worth, but not money quality worth.
The question is, can you actually, like, after you go, can you actually resist eating? Maybe you eat enough food for it to be worth the money you paid, but you still paid that much money for the meal, so did you eat enough to skip another meal or two? You get me?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a friend from school.
He's so angry looking.
Because he's angry right now.
Look at that face.
He's a middle-aged Japanese man.
He knows
He's
the lack of
corrupt.
happiness.
Who do business.
Thank you, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okamura Foods.
By the way.
My dyslexic guest keeps thinking I'm reading his name wrong. I know I'm reading it right,
What do you think it says?
but I keep reading it as Takakakakakura.
He just keeps
I read
going.
like an extra ka or two in there sometimes. I'm just like, hang on, how many kas at the beginning?
By the way.
That's
It looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms.
Boomstiv.
You do not need to worry. Oh, and about your shares. You should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
Well, I...
Okay. Do you think we're gonna change his heart, or do you think we're gonna change the fiance's heart?
Plot twist, double battle.
Oh, so maybe.
I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourselves here. That aside, how are things going with Sukimura-kun?
Yes, I'm apologizing
Is he
for
being
ruining the mood.
super
Let me
sugi
ruin the
about
mood
it?
even more!
How are things going with your rapey ass fiance? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance, if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan.
Right. Well, we're in the process.
Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please, allow me to pay for your drinks.
No, that's quite alright. And, about the shares, I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left for me.
I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well then, if you will excuse me.
That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an inexperienced high schooler, but I can't leave the company in his hands. Hey, what did you think of him? There is a right answer here.
A little sketchy.
Yee.
I would like to give the hint of that is not the right one, surprisingly. It blew my mind.
I'm not really sure.
I guess it's I'm not really sure. If it's he seemed nice enough, that's the most, I guess it's the most Japanese ass answer of all, where, you know, the enough part is, I guess he seems nice, is the Japanese version of saying, what an absolute monster.
Nope.
I would say go with your conviction here, Snowy.
Hey, I'm not really sure.
Yeah. It blew my mind that that was the right answer, by the way, where I was looking at them being like, I'm sorry, it's not the sketchy AF. You're so honest, Snowy. But I agree, I don't really know whether or not I can trust him. Right now, the most prevalent rumor about her son is that he was pleased by my father's passing. I mean, he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it. It's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money, if I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. You guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure that my harvest turns out great.
I get a strong sense of resolve.
Ooh.
Ooh.
1 year later, welcome to Okamura Coffee.
I have just encountered what apparently is a somewhat famous internet copy pasta making the case that humans are essentially elves to dogs. Like fantasy elves.
Yeah.
We are highly wise but still sociable creatures that to them live about the equivalent of 500 years.
Mm.
I still don't think that's how that works. Pretty sure dogs perceive the same passing of time that we do.
No, I mean, time is relative. Like, stuff really does pass faster as you grow older because, like, your brain has more to reference.
It's not... yeah, but that's not what I mean. It's more so that, like... I don't think a dog thinks of a year differently than we would think of a year. It's
okay,
more like...
fair, but still, you know, the point is that we just our lifespan is just so much longer than theirs.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, the passage of time is just, like, a day-to-day thing. And I'm pretty sure that's, like, a day for us is still a day for them. They know the sun go down, they know the sun go up, they know we sleep, and they sleep, like...
Even with my perspective of me how old I am, I can say that when I was little, an hour was an eternity, and now an hour is like, oh shit, I don't have time to do anything.
I think an hour still is an eternity.
Nah, an hour is a blink of an eye.
Oh,
Can't get shit done in an hour. I need at least 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, and for that Suganura-san, that's my fiance. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow.
Yeah.
The thorns left in, but I'm sure that has nothing to do with it. But you would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? Scary thought. Even worse, Takakura-san has been hurrying to get us married, and after what happened to my father... He claims because of the profit the marriage will bring to the company. But there just has to be more to the situation than that. Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Maybe I should start by asking the employees who are trying desperately to win my favor. That's pretty smart. You wouldn't drink any more of your coffee. Are you upset it has elephant shit in it?
By the way, I was today years old when I realized that the toys in Blast Toys was like tortoise. Because, you know, it's pronounced different.
What?
I don't even know what you're referring to, yeah.
Blast Toys, the toys
Oh,
for
the
the Blast Toys.
Pokemon. I was like, what?
Toyse. And it's based off of the Toise at the end of tortoise.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never realized this because it's not pronounced the same. I don't know. My brain
see.
just never made the connection.
I always thought of it as a pun between, like, toys for tortoise and toys, like a toy that you play with. Because it was a game for kids.
Yeah.
You took the time out of your schedule to hang out with me, but I'm into dealing with my own drama again. Hang on. Okay. You're not gonna get this one if I don't help you out. Yeah.
Let's get coffee again.
Yep. Weird one.
I got it.
I'll let you know if I find another nice spot. It won't always be that luxurious, though. Uh-oh. Hello?
What?
Well, everything was frozen for a second there, so I didn't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, I felt so suffocated, I don't know who to trust anymore. But it's so reassuring to have someone like you. Someone who listens to me. I want to do whatever I can to look further into Takakura-san. I might come to you for help again if I find something. Well, see you later. I'm gonna call it right now. The him and the fiance are in cahoots. It's gonna be a double battle.
I see.
They're gonna be like, yo, you're gonna marry her, you're gonna get her shares, and then we're gonna fucking kill her.
Yappin'.
Hey Morgana, how do you feel about eating beans?
Why? It's fortune teller time. Can't even hang out with Oya. I can't hang out with Oya. I think she text me then. Oh, that's why. Well. Hang out with Oya. What a lame hangout.
Oh.
Hold on.
So, I started doing the DLC to that map game, the open world RPG.
Ryuji! Ryuji, where are you?
Oh god.
Bro is like literally missing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But I do remember the weird map
somewhere.
Hmm? I don't know.
Here. Where does Ryuji
Rank 8.
show up during December? No, not Ryoji. Ryuji.
He should at least like. He should like. He's not on the map at all. Yusuke's not up yet? Oh, damn. Okay, well, I'm hard for now.
People are saying the arcade.
I went to the arcade.
Apparently you just have to, he's not there every day, you just have to check them.
Well, this is real rare. I mean, he should show up on the map like everyone else, though. Well, if all fails, I can always just watch a compilation view.
Oh.
If we like, so if you just don't get this on people, I'm not gonna replay the whole game to see 2 cutscenes.
I see.
Yo.
Well, we still have a lot of the game to go through, man.
Yeah. It's the question of like, no, we have enough days to like blast through Haru and then do mementos with the thing anyways, and then go to the palace. We should have enough days, considering we're like getting hers every single time. I imagine they make hers really easy because it's so close to the end. I also have the confidant, the thing, the persona. Huh?
Not game.
Oh no.
I finally got the DLC to the open world game. The open world game.
Uh-huh.
Remember that weird GPS map game that you watched me blast through in like a day?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that game. I finally got the DLC for it. It turns it into a dungeon crawler.
Is he?
But I keep getting to the end of like really long dungeons only to find fucking... And they hurt.
I see.
Yeah. I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father. But just as many seem to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, right? It's honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Almost like they were given a script.
Hmm.
There are two correct answers.
Believe in yourself?
Be honest with your thoughts. So,
Believe in yourself?
I'm gonna remove the top one.
Aw.
I know. It's the only one that does 0.
Someone's telling the truth.
The other two both do +3.
I see.
I see. If there are two contradictory stories, then one of them has to be right. So I suppose I need to learn the truth of the matter myself. To be honest, Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage really hard lately. He says it'll help provide vital backup for myself and Okamura Foods, both in public and in private. That's not how that works.
That's how that works.
He even started asking Sugimura-san to important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? No, because you can't force someone to get married against their will. Is marrying him my only option? Well, now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help me find the employees my father left behind.
There has to be another way.
Go for it, man. If you can guess it right first try, I'm just gonna tell you that you got it right first try. You're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, my graduation is quickly approaching. I need to decide what course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me?
Don't think so?
Go for it, man. Snowy-kun. Thank you. You always know how to make me feel better. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I had joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would have never had someone to trauma dump on like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please. I want to help you as much as I can.
Woo! Oh. Reese's steak and vegetable harvest.
I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Snowy-kun. We can forgo the elephants, though. Don't worry.
Wait, what?
What's up?
What about elephants?
She's referring to the coffee.
Oh.
Yeah, because the cup of coffee we had, she was like, oh, it's made with beans that were shadowed by elephants. Hey, this is Snowy-kun, right? I wanted to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know, I talked about things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back.
We are here for you.
No.
Put yourself.
I'm only erasing one up, and so you can choose it if you want. Man, I can't give you every answer. Got it right anyway. Oh yes, I've read about that in the comic. Look. And it did simply to pinch my cheek very hard. Ow! Yeah, it hurt. So this is all real then. And so I am indebted to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you.
I'm so exhausted. Thanks to my quota of that I made some progress on my personal investigation. I did some research on the Phantom Thieves. I'm starting to get the impression they might actually be the real deal. No signs of an internal power struggle, no dirty money changing hands. It almost seems like this recent negative press is fabricated. There's no actual proof to support the claims. And I mean, you're still a fan, right? Honestly, the more I get to know the Phantom Thieves, the better I understand them. I can relate to their sincerity. They remind me of how I used to be. I already know firsthand that fighting the evils of society is a never-ending thankless job, but I still do it nonetheless. I bet the Phantom Thieves share the same type of passion.
I never thought I'd hear you talking about passion, Ichiko-san. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe all the talk about the Phantom Thieves have influenced you. Or maybe it's just the kid.
Maybe. I mean, he is a pretty big fan of theirs, so...
I will be right back. I need to use the washroom.
Yes, this is Oya. That's right. What? You found Kaio? Where is she? What do you mean you can't tell me? Why the hell not? Hey, what's going on? Wait! Kaio. Could it be? That was one of my journal's friends. He thinks he found Kaio. Followed up on a pretty far-fetched string of rumors for me, but now he's saying he doesn't want to get involved. Damn it, why the hell won't he tell me what's going on? I can't just give up now.
At least that's progress. I mean, we didn't even know Kaio-chan was still alive before now. Yeah, right there!
Uh-huh.
I knew it. You've been looking to Kyle's case behind my back. Well, not anymore. I've cut off all of your resources. Yes. Now I claim the longest road! Kitan, I suggest you drop this investigation if you don't want to face consequences.
Wait, you're the one who pressured my contact to keep quiet?
I told you. This is where your wild goose chase ends. Oh, and I'll be doubling your quota again. No more of this personal investigation. Got it?
What? Are you trying to kill me?
Hey now, Mr. Chief. Can you really do that? I don't think anyone asked for your opinion, bitch. Listen to me, oh yeah. Give it up unless you want to end up like that stupid friend of yours.
I mean, you won't tell me how she ended up. Wait, don't talk about Kyle like that. Don't you dare. If you even think about talking shit on Kaio again, I won't hesitate to beat the living crap out of you.
Whoa. Hey, hold on. Take back everything you said, or I'm gonna do even worse. Too late now! The higher-ups have decided to put that incident to rest, and that's what we're doing! You please understand. That spineless little bastard only cares for about himself.
Shit, it just had to happen. I just got a new lead in Kaio. What should I do? Should I go knock him out?
Yeah.
Let him provoke you.
Violence is easily the answer.
I know I'd be playing right into his hands if I'd let him get to me, but god damn it. No, I need to stay calm. I can't give him any more reason to fire me. Stay calm and think. This sucks. Even greater quota's gonna be a problem, but I can't give up now. I promise. I won't stop fighting. I'll prove it to you with another great article. Exclusive. The Phantom Hearts, stealing hearts and changing lives. Sorry, I really will try to calm down now. But are we gonna get his name? Get his name!
Oh yeah.
I'm still frustrated though. All that bullshit you said is really getting to me. I wish I was better at controlling my emotions. You are. It's true.
Bruh.
They're too different. They're different. Like, they're very different, but they're both like...
One of them is mean and the other is a little too friendly.
Yeah. Hmm.
No, I'm not letting you go outside. It's dark outside now.
You're charming as you are. Duh. No one said that. No one said anything that sweet to me before.
More importantly, each goes on. How are you gonna manage having your quota doubled?
I'll just work twice as hard. I should be fine as long as I keep getting good info from my favorite source there. Here. That reminds me, let me hear all about today's scoop. Today, we hung out with people. Wow, 3 points. Well, I should be going. See you next time you have info for me. Up, kid? Thanks for bringing in all that good info. You're really the only reason I'm still surviving through my crazy quota, and it honestly helped that you were with me earlier. If you weren't there, I would have just gone full blast on the chief, and that would have been it. But I finally got Leah and Kaio. I'll do anything. I'll do whatever it takes to find her. That's the spirit. Right, I'm not gonna let this crap get me down. I'm made of tough stuff. Watch me, chief shithead. You're gonna be crying at my feet. Still, I have my limits. I gotta do something about this insane quota. Well, I'll come up with something. You just focus on getting me new info, okay? Well, see you soon. Night. Oh, it's snowing now. Child. This guy! This guy's no! Child. Can we open the child? Or we can't open the child. Child time. How far are we? Well, we'll see how far we are with along with Shinya. Run with the child. We're all now. Oh, we might be able to do the child and Haru and oh yeah, if we're good about it. I don't know about the child though. We'll see how long.
The kid I took money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. But my mom told them that it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken.
Wow.
She told them to leave without hearing what they had to say.
Wow.
Something is... I think I'm realizing that something's kind of fucked up with my mom. The other day she called my school to complain that the cost of lunch is too damn high. I told her not to do it, but she said it's for my own good. I doubt it was really because of me, though. Once everyone finds out, I'm gonna get made fun of again. But... she told me once you stop fighting, you lose. And those who complain win. My mom was never like that before. She used to not care about stuff like winning or losing. First on
I'll be honest, until I heard the word, like, school and lunch, I thought Arlo was just telling us about his day. So it's just like, why is he just talking about
You know me. You
complaining about lunch?
You know me. I just steal from children all the time. Stealing money from children.
My parents helped me get away with it. You know, my parents, yeah, helping their 27-year-old son get away with thievery. All right. Well, this lady's new, right?
Yeah. See what you doing.
Hey, hang on. Shinya, what are you doing?
Mommy?
Don't call me that. We use the term mother in this household.
What?
You've been acting strange lately, and it's just as I suspected. Someone's filling your head with nonsense. Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone must have come into the picture. So, are you the one who's been such a bad influence on my poor Shinya? I'm like, calm down's the wrong answer, but it is
Never
the
calm
fun one.
down. Bad influence? Oh, okay, I remember.
I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know which one this one is. I only have Haru's confident.
Bad influence.
Yes, children should obey their parents. But he doesn't. I want my obedient Shinya back.
Stop it, please.
Will you take responsibility if my Shinya turns into a juvenile... I don't know what that word was, but it started with
Delinquent.
D, so I'm gonna say
Delinquent.
dipshit.
Delinquent.
Oh. See,
And he kind of already is a delinquent, girl.
all that time and money I spent on him wasted.
Oh no, trying to min-max your children.
What is this, a Fire Emblem game?
What are you gonna do about that? Huh?
Mom, first son is...
First son, I'm going to remember you. Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not in my uniform, so you can't tell what school I go to.
True. You're a high schooler, right? I just may tell your high school that you're alive.
I didn't go back to the country? I didn't go to the farm?
One of the students is stalking my son.
Mom, please stop.
Come on, Shinya, we're going home.
Think about his feelings.
I was gonna say the other one. It's we gotta stand up for him.
Yeah,
It's his confidant, not hers.
yeah.
If you keep meddling with him, I'm going to call the police. Do it. Do it. Fine. Just know this. I don't intend to lose. Now let's go. Aww.
Monster parento.
Wait, what did he say? I didn't read it.
But
But...
Shinya, you are Shinya, aren't you?
Yes. Hey, I snuck away while my mom was shopping. I just want to say, I'm really sorry about earlier.
I got a package I can pick up with my landlord, so
Man, already?
I know how you feel. I'm just dungeon crawling right now.
That's okay. I'm just chilling.
Playing a quick time event. Yeah, I'm playing one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh,
It's called Open World Game. The Open World Game.
I know you've been talking about it.
Yeah. It's a game played entirely via your minimap.
Is everyone still here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Crap, I gotta go. Don't like the person my mom's turned into. She won't listen to a word I say. It's actually what I wanted to talk to you about today. Do you think my Phantom Thieves could turn my mom back into her old self?
She appears to be on the edge of tears.
Please tell the Phantom Skibbities. I mean, no, the Phantom Thieves. Please just change my mom back to how she used to be.
What's your mom's name?
Blank. Her name, it's Hanai Oda. I gotta go. I play again sometimes, and please don't hate me.
Oh, let's see if we can get the other twos. Okay, feel Shinya's brotherly affection. Oh. The Ryujin's is at 7 to 8, which makes me feel like we need to do a thing, but...
So you want to help this king do that, huh? And we gotta do it by changing his mom's heart? I bet that was a real tough decision to make.
I mean, he's only in elementary school, right? This is a lot for a little kid to be dealing with.
You're right. We should try to help him as soon as possible. As for the calling card, let's have him deliver it himself.
I guess this counts as a unanimous decision.
Guess so.
So
What?
I made a mistake.
What?
So I was questioning why I had a $30 receipt
Oh, what'd you do?
from Steam.
What'd you do?
Well, I was like, oh, I have to be reading this wrong because the DLC thing I got, the open world DLC, I got that thing today.
Uh-huh.
And it's $3.39.
Was it not?
It is.
Oh.
But I also left a different game sitting in my cart from like a month ago.
Well, you can return the game.
True. You can return games.
Could. But do I want to wait and play?
Return the game, Stinky.
You can return and then intend to buy it again at some point.
Thank you. After I confessed, I was scorned by the media, but everyone wants me to lose. However, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm going to win with these very hands. Give it all you got. Oh. Weird. Of course. Well, it's time. I have to go to the venue. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet if you'd like. Now, I should be going. It's an online broadcast of the match. The announcers are commenting on the gameplay.
Is this the end of the road for the phony princess? She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now.
Fumi's biting her lip, but she doesn't seem to be doing well.
Oh, now that was a masterful play. Perhaps her skills are the genuine article. God, I can only imagine a chess match, but with, like, football announcers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, basically.
Oh no, that is not good. Next move will surely result in a checkmate.
Fumi looks troubled as she's being pushed around the board. She hasn't made a move.
I'm thinking phony princess or real defeat as the headline for our next article.
I concede.
Oh no!
You lost. I was utterly destroyed out there. It was as if an ant challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. It was the first time I've ever forfeited a match. I was so ashamed of myself, I didn't want to hurt the pieces any longer. Very quick. He remembered? One must concede defeat with grace, maintaining dignity until the end, as a queen should. But I confess I am confused. I mean, naturally I am disappointed that I lost, but I still feel happy, as if a demon has been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt a strange peace. What's important is what I do from this point on. I play so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can view it as an example of what not to do. And just understand that there are times which require one to forfeit valor and grace. My internet cut out or something?
No.
Oh, no, I saw ping and I was just like, oh, that disconnect or something. No one said anything. I see. Oh, Fumi's trust in me is growing.
Oh, hello?
Yeah.
Now everything froze. Okay, there we go.
Turn delay to 0. Interesting. I've been thinking about this for a while. Let's make today your last lesson. Spending time with me has only brought you pain. Oh, this is goodbye. So this isn't dating though. This is just art.
No.
Yeah. It always tells you if something's dating, you know?
But there is a correct answer here. That was the problem.
Is there? Oh.
Seems like it.
Give me a second, I'll check. Gotta get to the part of the guide, so give me a second. Do you know what rank this is?
We just hit 9.
Oh, this is a romance.
Oh.
Yeah. So, top one.
I want to become stronger.
The other one is specifically a romance. Well, okay. So...
It didn't give me that you're dating a girl, though.
Because you have to double do it. You have to confirm it in the follow-up to it.
I see. The things you say sometimes. Perhaps I should take a lesson from that ambitious nature of yours. If that is what you wish, then prepare yourself. Your training will be quite intensive. There may be things I can learn from you as well. I suppose this is a friendly rivalry for the both of us, as irreplaceable shogi friends.
So if you say I want to stay by your side, you get a follow-up that says, like, either we'll be friends forever or I want us to date.
I see. Thank you for so much today. I've been thinking this entire time. thought things I would have been if I'd been kept playing shogi according to my mother's strategy. I could have enjoyed it as transient, empty success, but when I looked 2-3 moves ahead, I saw myself in incessant hell, playing a purgatorial Pyrrhic shogi, unable to ever win or lose. I probably would have ended up hating shogi, perhaps even given up on life. That's why I can say with certainty today's loss was not a setback, but a glorious step forward. You overthink. What is it? Thank you. It is so encouraging to have someone who truly understands me. I'm so happy. Alright, I should go, but I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Yes, Morgana, I am relaxing. Shut up.
So first time in a while you've gotten that one.
Uh-huh. Yusuke on Makoto. Yeah, it's like, oh. Asui. Well. Weird. What are we at with Oya? We can try to grab at least one person, if not two more. Seven to... Okay, so we can do the... Yeah, okay, we can do one more for her. And... what's Haru at? 5. Ooh. Oh, we should be okay to do
How
that.
many days do we have left? We also might need multiple days for this palace because it's a pretty big one.
Yeah, if Haru's not available today... Well, Yusuke's free! Nah!
I mean, I think we will have time. Do we have time after this palace? I thought we did.
Well, because there's like the Uber final palace, the mementos or whatever, right?
Yeah, there's mementos and then also the extra content. What I'm saying is that I think that this isn't like the side dungeon. Like after you fight the boss, it doesn't lead directly into more story stuff.
So it's not gonna pull an Akechi, and it's not gonna just like end it.
No.
Okay. Should we go in? Are we done talking for? Do you guys want to chat or like not do voice acting?
Like we only have what, 20 minutes left?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to get far.
Leave it up to you.
We're gonna be out the next 2 weeks because I gotta go get my driver's license renewed in Illinois.
Oh. And then after that is wait. Why do you have to go to Illinois to get renewed? Why not just
Bro, my
switch
parents
to
refused
New
to give
York
me my
license?
social security number to do it in New York, so you need to go get it.
Bro, what?
I don't know, man. Like, they don't want to mail it, okay? Which is, I guess, fair.
Just like, I don't know. I guess there's no completely secure way to do
Someone
it.
has to fly! There's no other way! It's gonna be me! I still get more stuff from my, my room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I know too much about data security to say that there's actually a secure way for them to send it to you, but also I know enough about it practically to be like, the chances of something that happening are probably not that high.
Like, they've mailed me my passport before, but I don't know why. They just don't want to give it to me, so I'll fly over.
Well, as long as you go back, you renew it once, and then you just take it with you, no?
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of crazy to me that you don't just know your social security.
I know it! No, you need the physical card, okay?
You do?
For a real ID in New York? Yeah, man.
Oomph.
Yeah.
I didn't even need that for real ID in Illinois.
Oh, I already have the real ID in Illinois, so they just gonna look at it and be like, that's still me, so.
This still seems... I think that's not as inconvenient. I think, isn't it technically illegal? Like, aren't you technically supposed to have a driver's license of the state you're actually a resident of?
Well, like, yeah, but I don't have a car, so it doesn't matter.
True. You're not silly enough to drive in New York City.
For you guys?
You're supposed to get it in the state you're in, but like, I don't have I'm not registered to a car, so it doesn't really matter.
Like, to be fair, like, you don't need to, like, check in with the government and register yourself for when you move in the U.S. like you do in some countries. But, like, you still are, like, supposed to, like, only, like, be officially a resident of one place at a time. Because, if anything, it has to do with, like, tax codes and stuff.
It's about where you can vote and where you get called for jury duty.
Yep. Yeah, so actually, you could...
Yeah.
Wait, so you vote in Illinois?
Well, no. I registered to vote in New York, so I don't know anymore.
Yeah, like if anything, from the things I've heard about New York and the current state of voting districts there, votes of people in New York actually seem to matter.
They like kind of do. But like in the end,
y'all were like the deciding factor in the House of Representatives. So
interesting.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't have. We would have like taken the House back in 2022 if New York hadn't. Basically, what happened is that
I wasn't here in 2022 though.
Okay, fair. Anyway, though, Democrats basically so blatantly tried to gerrymander in their favor that the court said, no, you can't do that. We're just going to draw them ourselves. And drew a new map that was a lot basically less in favor than Democrats than the map they had previously.
Whoops.
I just find
they gerrymandered too close to the sun.
I just find it funny to hear the sentence "American votes matter."
I mean, yeah, they probably don't anymore, but come on.
But we can cope.
They did once upon a time.
I can laugh because I'm Canadian, though, is what I'm saying.
Do we just hang out with people until the end of the day then? Because we got like 15 minutes. Or do you want to continue to complain about the government?
On rejecting your own fascist leader.
Yeah, and then we're surprisingly the not salty ones about it. Yes, Snowy. I think we should.
Alright, well, Hideout Cafe. Alright, we do this.
Oh, I see.
Uh-huh.
You started that with, should we hang out with everyone? And then I said, yeah, we should.
I think what she was asking is, are we just hanging out ourselves while we start palace shit?
Yeah.
I see.
We'll head down to the central corridor first. That's where the doors to the main assembly hall were.
Oh wait, oh yeah, we were in the we have to get the VIP's trust, but for some reason we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna do it a different day.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something in the real world has to happen for us to be able to do it is the problem.
Thanks, game. Okay, well.
Well, you're such a high level now that even enemies in the dungeon you're supposed to currently be playing just immediately die.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. If this trip to New York I was gonna take turns out to not be a thing because like Nathaniel can't come.
You could just come to New York. just come to New York.
You know, I could. You know what? Okay. I want to come to New York then later in the year, where I can then also at the same time see the Queen Mary too.
Oh, is it coming over here?
What?
Wait, is it dock here or something?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it does the transatlantic route.
I don't know these things, man.
Snowy doesn't know what the transatlantic route is.
I know what the transatlantic.
You watched Titanic, the movie, at some point, right?
I don't think she did actually.
What?
Oh.
I wouldn't be surprised if
you never seen Titanic?
I might have seen it.
Okay, then you know they were going from Southampton to New York.
But I don't know what the heckin' boat name to route.
That is like the route TM that ocean liners would take.
I don't think anyone watches Titanic though and comes away saying, "Oh, so that's what the transatlantic route is."
Yo, man.
Yes, but it ends with a big fanfare of them arriving in New York. I mean, well, less fanfare and more somber atmosphere, but still they arrive in New York.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's fanfare involved.
It kind of, like, the movie kind of makes it a fanfare, because she's like, America, where I can now escape, where I can now just disappear and escape from my abusive fiance. But yeah, I mean, realistically, it was an extremely somber occasion.
Hey, I still don't think that the
I think it was also
the takeaway from that movie.
They also arrived under the cover of night, if my memory serves. So that shot of like her like standing watching the Statue of Liberty as they came in is exaggerated for movie purposes. That said, people give actually like a lot of shit to that movie that isn't fully warranted. James Cameron did a lot of research.
He made a whole movie about
the
boat argument, which was kind of funny.
About the what argument?
The driftwood.
Oh yeah, whether he would float or not. If both of them could get on the stinking board.
The whole argument being like, oh, there was room for both of them on there. There's a movie about why that's not true now, and James Cameron made it to be like, that's not true.
That's hilarious.
Funny.
I think that's the right thing to do with your wealth of being a movie director. We might be able to gain intel from talking about them, just don't ask any suspicious questions, okay?
Kill the waiter.
Honestly, the tragedy of Titanic is the fact of how many things had to go wrong for that many people to die. The majority of ship disasters. What do you mean?
The
majority of ship disasters, things are like doomed from the start. Like shit is really bad from the start. Like for Titanic.
Okay. No. I need people to watch. There's a thing I can send you. It is a video. And it is a real-time lapse of the Titanic sinking via simulation.
Okay.
It includes everything from all the news broadcasts, like that were happening around the time, to every single transmission and like decision that was made on the ship. It wasn't a ton of things going wrong. It was a ton of incompetence.
A similar vein.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying, oh, a ton of things had to go. It's like, the ton of things you're talking about is if the dude literally said anything, there could have been like 90 lives saved minimum. But instead, what ended up happening is they sent out like some
90.
lifeboats only had.
There were a lot more lives saved than 90, my dude.
I said 90 more minimum.
Oh, 90 more. Okay, that isn't that much more compared to everyone who died.
My point is, the whole problem, like, with actually saving a lot of the lives came down to the lifeboat problem, in which when you go over that like real-time simulation, like half of the lifeboats that were sent out, they didn't even have the right amount of lifeboats to begin with, because they were like, oh, we just gotta remove some and take off the weight.
Okay. You know why? Okay, a big part of the reason why they didn't have as many lifeboats, no ships did, and you know what the reason why? Because you look at those lifeboats, those were just dingy little things. And back then, the biggest thing that would sink ships was a storm. The purpose of lifeboats in the early 20th century was not for people to get out of them on the sinking ship and sit around for hours and be their escape. The purpose of lifeboats was merely to transport people from one ship to another, and the idea is they would make multiple stops back and forth. That was the purpose of those lifeboats.
Yes, but when you still have there was a minimum count of 10 lifeboats that were sent out with like 2 or 3 people on it when their capacity was like 11.
That
and then there were other lifeboats that were
those lifeboats had a much higher capacity than 11.
What? Oh yeah, okay. I don't remember exactly how many people could. I don't remember how many people could fit on one. That wasn't the issue, though.
Hundreds of people could fit on each lifeboat. That's why like 500 people still survived.
But the issue isn't with that. It's the amount of like they would send. There was like 10 lifeboats that had 2 or 3 people on them.
Yes, this is all actually.
Because they just didn't let more people on.
Speaking of that moment, speaking actually of that, this is part of the reason why I'm a bit of an apologist for Bruce Ismay, the president of the White Star Line, because there were lots of points where people at the end where people were just like not around as lifeboats were being launched. So like he did not. But by all actual accounts, he did not like fight other people and like steal a place for women and children to get on a lifeboat. He was helping people get on a lifeboat. Suddenly, there was no one else around the station where he was helping people get on a lifeboat. There was a space, and he was like, "Well, I can either step in this space and one more person survives, or if for some reason I decide to stay on and I will also die because it's lowering away with or without me, and there's no one else around. Okay, guess I'll go get on it." And then everyone got mad at him for the rest of his life for choosing to just not die.
Well, there is a whole other reason that people weren't even around, which is the fact that a lot of people were also told, just go back in your cabin where it's safe. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like, as people are being evacuated, they're like, go into your cabin where it's safe.
No, there was absolutely incompetence. I will say, like, there are still a lot of competence in heroes. Like, for one, the fact that so many people lived was actually in part due to the fact of engineers worked basically to the last moment. Like when the ship went down, they actually the ship's engineers actually allowed the stokers to leave right away. Said, "Hey, go try to save yourselves." But the engineers who normally would just be like operating the machinery themselves were shoveling coal into boilers to keep the lights on at the very least, even though, you can't run the propellers anymore, but to keep the lights on to like the last moment. So some parts of the ship were being well organized, but yeah, definitely there was a lot of the actual like evacuating people that did not go very well.
No,
anyway, but the biggest tragedy is the fact that
I just don't like hearing how much of the Titanic was like this super massive coincidence. When I'm like, there was so much.
Here's the thing, though. Even if everything had been like perfectly managed, you're right. You said like at least 9 more people would have been saved, but over 1,000 people still would have died, even if it was perfectly managed. Because the difficult thing was the fact that just well, for one, it was stupidity that they were in that ice field to begin with. The fact that they were going so much ahead into the ice, because here's the thing is, they were trying to race and win the blue ribbon. There was no way for the Titanic to win the speed record. The ship was a mechanical marvel. But it was a mechanical marvel because of its efficiency. It was not faster than Lusitania. It was not taking the speed record from Lusitania and Mauritania. That was never going to happen. There was no reason to go fast on that crossing at all. But just
telling you, man, like, it's not coincidence. It's just incompetence. There was so much incompetence with running that Titanic route.
I wouldn't even. I didn't say coincidence. I said series of unfortunate events that can include multiple layers of incompetence. Where if it was just one layer of incompetence, that would have been accounted for. But it was multiple layers is the issue. And the other layers of incompetence were the fact that just look. There were other closer ships than Carpathia. But they had stopped for the night and shut off their lights. There was the people who were so close that they even saw the signal flares of them trying to ask for help from nearby, and then just said, "Oh," and then we're just like, "You want to tell the captain about that?"
Nah. Carpathia was the closest ship that actually had a wireless operator turned on to even receive the signal. And that was only just barely. The man on Carpathia had got on the wireless to tell Titanic good night because he was about to go to sleep and heard back the guy saying, we just struck an iceberg. Please help, 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 help. You know, everyone else had already gone to sleep. It was just, and to be fair, the tragedy actually could have been even worse if just a few more things had gone wrong. Like, for example, you know, speaking of the Carpathia, like, man, it looks like actual dialogue is happening here now.
Yeah.
Try not to get too excited, okay? You're embarrassing us.
Can't be good though.
Can't take his boy anywhere.
No, okay. That must be the table.
Right. That influential politician comes here.
Why don't we have a seat at the table next to it and wait for him? I'll go. He may be guarded if we go in a big group.
Wouldn't it be odd if... Wouldn't it be odd with just one girl sitting there, though?
Does someone want to come with me? Joker.
What if we said Ryuji, though?
Alright, yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, no, send Ryuji. No, send Ryuji. Let them date.
That was my intention from the start.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dude, it's a restaurant.
What,
No,
are
we're
you a
shipping.
preschooler?
We're shipping Ryuji and Makoto so hard.
We're on a cruise ship, and these two are gonna be cruise shipped. I was wondering why you were so excited about all this. What, does he just not care about spending time with me? It's only about the food?
Why isn't anyone asking me to do this?
Oh, ignored.
Alright, we're going in. Everyone else stay nearby, I'll give the signal when the time is right.
I'm like, Morgana kinda had valid cause for concern and issue when they threw their whole tantrum in right away.
Yep.
We ignore Morgana so much.
Man, what do you think I should order? So excited.
You can't get full off the food in the palace.
You can taste it though, that's the point.
This does ever.
I can't read this shit. I'll have the
it's in
sauteed foie
French.
gras. A salad garnish with truffles and roasted lamb, please. I can't believe you can order so easily like that. Say, maybe kind of young compared to the other clientele. They're all involved with Shido, yeah? They seem to be major figures in the political and financial worlds. I can't also voice this guy. I'm already voicing.
On whose permission are you sitting there, brats?
Whose? Man, I don't see reserved signs or nothing here.
It'd be a nuisance if you'd make a racket next to my table. I wish to dine leisurely. Children like you who are simply hungry should leave.
What was that? Oh, shut up. Oh, sorry, miss. I apologize for our discourtesy.
If you understand, then go home.
Excuse me, but might you be Mr. Ooh?
Indeed I am.
This will be an impudent request, but would you provide us with a letter of introduction to Mr. Shido?
I'll cut you appear to me, Maya. Why do you need an introduction?
We're from the Model UN. We wish to be granted an audience with him. His political ideology resonates so much with us. Of course, the same can be said about you, Mr.
You have quite the soul temper when so young. Not that I mind it. Are you a high school student?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of high schools, I've heard that some principal somewhere kicked the bucket. He supposedly tried to leak Mr. Shido's name. And he simply obeyed. He could have remained in the upper echelons. I think he would cast all that away. An elite such as myself can't even fathom why someone would do such a thing. If you pledge your loyalty, you're given the honor of selecting those who would have mental shutdowns. Damn.
Did you ask for Mr. Shido to trigger a mental shutdown in someone as well, sir?
More or less.
That's Japanese politician for fuck yeah, I did.
Yup.
Considering your caliber, I would assume the target must have been someone quite important.
Important? No, the target himself was nothing that impressive.
Oh, you must be being modest.
You recall that subway accident earlier last spring? The one I had targeted was that engineer.
Was you?
It was to take out the president of some company and a diplomat who sided with current government.
I see. How very resourceful, Mr. Actually, my sister is a prosecutor at the public prosecutor's office. I could pass on what you said to her. How about it? Won't you give us a letter of introduction?
Is that a threat? Who are you two?
The letter of introduction, if you please.
Don't get cocky, brats. I'll never give you one.
It looks like you'll have to, though. Oh well, guess it's time to use brute force. Hey, everyone.
Hey, look. I have you in my inventory.
Hail Hydra.
It's Hydra. Be weak too. Oh, it doesn't have a weakness.
One shot, one kill!
Oh, no. Was that a Marvel joke?
Yes?
Huh.
What?
I just don't hear you making Marvel jokes often.
Captain America was a very popular movie that came out before, you know, things in the Marvel universe just got too crazy to keep up with.
Does concentrate count as a stat buff?
What?
He used concentrate, which is gonna make his next move hurt. Does that count as a stat buff? Can I just like tell it to not?
I don't know. Maybe.
No need. No. I mean, if it's fire.
Anyway, the other crazy thing though is just like. Okay, so like so you know, Titanic actually had like state-of-the-art safety, like in a day and age where ships only where ships could only the law only required them to stay afloat with 2 watertight compartments full. Titanic could stay afloat with 4, but it actually in the end had 6 watertight compartments that were filled. A recent scan of the wreck, well, along with like some calculations, has implied that 2 out of the 6 compartments that flooded had the punctures that were in those compartments were like the size of like a coin. They were like tiny holes. So like it was so close to only having 4 compartments breached, and then it would have stayed afloat. It's all the shit is truly crazy. Alright, we got ourselves a letter of introduction. We just had to, once he was knocked out, use his hand to write the letter.
Please keep the subway accent.
Fine. In any case, it turns out that Principal Kabayakawa was connected to Shido after all. No wonder he was so adamant about me digging up information on the Phantom Thieves.
Still, I can't believe Shido just killed him so nonchalantly.
Tarnation is underwater in this palace. I must feel nothing towards one measly educator.
In any case, even though that politician was cognitive, he turned into a monster. Up until Kanashiro's palace, cognitive beings were nothing more than weak presences.
No, that fellow just now wasn't the cognition.
Oh. He had the memories and appearance of an actual person.
It's probably a shadow fused with the cognition. It's like making the shadow wear a human skin.
Never seen anything like that before. Such power is normally impossible. Wasn't she the one who destroyed the research done by Oracle's mother on cognition? Damn, way to go using the codenames, Yusuke. Like, the only one that does.
Yep.
Oh, do you think he did that when... Oh, do you think he did that when he took the results for his own purpose?
You know.
For all we know, Shido could have some hidden trick that allows him to tamper with his own palace. Now we need to be especially careful from here on out. Yes, of course. I'll continue accepting them even after I'm inaugurated as Prime Minister.
That's you, Phoebe.
Yeah.
So we...
Expected from you, Mr. Shiro. You are a truly reliable man.
In return, I only ask for your continued support. Standing up to the world does require money.
Of course, I'll make sure to prepare compensation as thanks for your help in cleaning up. The incident with that accident in spring was very beneficial. This is all thanks to you, sir.
As the study of cognitive science progresses, I believe it's possible to increase the target range.
Huh. I bid you good luck with that endeavor. I hope you will continue to assist.
Who should we target next? We need 4 more letters.
According to the map, the elevator ahead will take us to the pool deck.
Well, if our intel is correct, then there should be a womanizing former noble in there.
Womanizing, huh? I am so down for this. You from that? What? Well, that looks like it could be a safe room.
Yay, safe room, let's go.
Alright. Unless you reschedule percent to be at a different day, it shall be 2 weeks away.
That's crazy.
Because
Oh no, sorry, 3 weeks away, because we're skipping the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yep. Alright, chat. You can follow notified of when I'll be live next. Next week I'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for sure, and the week after I probably won't stream. Yeah, you keep it out for that. I also ping in my Discord. That's probably the most reliable way to know when I am live. Alright, goodbye, chat.